The Ashes of Loss. The film opens on Pandora, 2170, with a haunting aerial view of the home tree's smoldering ruins, a year after the Way of Water. A somber chant from the Omaticaya Navi fills the air as Jake Sully, Sam Worthington, and Neytiri, Zoe Saldana, mourn their son Nitayam, his spirit joining Awa. The camera pans to their surviving children, Loak, Britton Dalton, Kiri, Sigourney Weaver, Tuck, Trinity Jolie Bliss, and the human spider, Jack Champion, gathered around a memorial, their faces etched with grief. A sudden tremor shakes the ground, and a fiery plume rises from the ashlands, a volcanic region to the north. Varang, Una Chaplin, leader of the Ash People, emerges, her fiery eyes and ash-streaked body signaling a new threat. Her voice echoes. The fire purges the weak as her warriors raid a nearby Omaticaya outpost, setting the stage for conflict. Act 1. The Flames of Division. Jake, now a seasoned leader of the Omaticaya resistance, struggles to unite the clans against the human RDA forces, led by the resurrected Colonel Quaritch, Stephen Lang, who seeks to exploit Pandora's resources. Neytiri, consumed by rage over Netayam's death, pushes for war, clashing with Jake's cautious approach. Loak, haunted by guilt for his brother's sacrifice, ventures into the Ashlands to prove himself, encountering the Wind Traders, a nomadic Navi clan riding sky barges powered by wind currents, led by Elder Zephyr, David Tholis. They warn of Varang's ambition to dominate Pandora, using volcanic ash to poison water sources. Kiri, sensing a disturbance in Awa, discovers her connection to the planet deepens, experiencing visions of a fiery entity, possibly a manifestation of Pandora's wrath. Spider, torn between his human roots and Navi family, is captured by Quaritch's forces during a raid, forcing Jake to mount a rescue. The act ends with Varang ambushing the Omaticaya, her warriors wielding flame lances, as Neytiri's cry of defiance ignites a battle lost to ash and fire. Act 2. The Heart of the Ashlands. The Sully family flees to the Wind Traders' floating city, a breathtaking network of woven platforms and wind sails. Zephyr, a wise but enigmatic figure, reveals the Ash People's origin, a clan exiled for embracing violence, their leader Varang forging a pact with a volcanic spirit, Ashka, for power. Michelle Yeoh voices a mysterious healer, Liana, who aids Kiri in interpreting her visions, suggesting Ashka's rise threatens Awa's balance. Loak bonds with a young wind trader, Tala, a new character, learning to navigate the skies, while Took's innocence offers hope amid the tension. Quaritch, using Spider as leverage, strikes a deal with Varang, supplying her with human weaponry to destabilize the Navi. A breathtaking aerial chase ensues as Wind Trader barges evade RDA gunships, with Loak piloting a glider to save Tala. The group discovers an ancient Navi temple in the Ashlands, where Kiri communes with Awa, unlocking a memory. The Ash People's exile was unjust, fueling their hatred. The act closes with Varang sacrificing a Wind Trader prisoner to Ashka, summoning a volcanic eruption that engulfs the temple, separating the family. Act 3. The Fire's Reckoning. The climax unfolds in the Ashland's volcanic heart, where Varang plans to unleash Ashka's full power, turning Pandora's ecosystems to ash. Jake and Neytiri lead a coalition of Omaticaya, Wind Traders, and reformed Ash defectors against her forces. Loak, guided by Tala, infiltrates Varang's stronghold, freeing Spider, who reveals Quaritch's betrayal, arming both sides for profit. Kiri, merging with Awa, channels a counterforce, summoning water spirits to douse the flames, while Tuck's courage inspires the troops. A brutal confrontation pits Jake against Quaritch, their fight atop a collapsing lava bridge, ending with Jake severing Quaritch's avatar link, leaving him stranded. Neytiri faces Varang, their duel a clash of fire and grace. Neytiri spares her, offering redemption, but Varang chooses death, triggering Ashka's collapse. The volcano stabilizes, and the ashlands begin to heal, symbolizing reconciliation. The film ends with the Sully family reuniting, Kiri planting a seed from the temple, and a vision of Nedayam's spirit smiling as a new dawn rises over Pandora. Post-credits scene. In an RDA lab, scientists analyze Quaritch's severed link, hinting at his return in Avatar 4.